Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then
the funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made.
Square.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this.
Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to NCTV45's Newswatch morning as we start bubbling through this day. And wow. Clicking the buttons and getting everything set up here as we invite people on our different levels and different pages and everything. Strolling across the top, you see the lunch schedule, and make sure that if you got kids, summer food and fun, make sure they got fed. Today, this is the 12th of the month, and some people have Wednesdays and Fridays. Some people are all week. You can pay attention to the schedule, and boom, you get it. So, not to kind of run this through, and we'll just do it one more time. Yes, it was yesterday that we heard, and it broke here on NCTV45, that State Representative Aaron Bernstein introduced legislation and was part of a team, House Bill 1600, that would change the athletic playoff structure governed by the PIAA to include public and non-public school champions in team sports. Where it was the as the bus backs up in front of our studio, because we have the door open. You know what? Let me tell you, it's gorgeous. If you haven't been outside, okay, the sky as blue as yesterday. It's 46, but who the heck cares? Anyways, championed this legislation, and now we'll see as it goes to the Senate. And that was the big breaking story last night. Now, next up, as we were traveling through our evening, and last night, news was breaking like around us continually, and it was amazing. And good morning, Kathy. One of the things that we talked about was, and he's a great guy, the ordination at Mary Mother of Hope Parish. That was a great thing, and we read a statement from Matthew, and just appreciated all his input, and really a great guy. And hats off to Matt, and congratulations. Now, Governor Wolf made the news last night, and he was big into Restore Pennsylvania, and I give him credit. He's recognizing the problems and infrastructure that exists. Excuse me.
Don't worry about it. We're done with it.
So make sure, sometimes you get multiple things going on, and I apologize for getting off track. Restore Pennsylvania. He nailed some different things, places that haven't flooded before. Fetterman went on a tour. They outlined blight, and that's their main attack. Because where there were steel mills, now there is nothing. He talked about how to raise funding for it. And Governor Wolf also blasted those communities that don't have a police force and said they got to pay their fair share. Hey, what do you know? He pulled a Donald Trump. Now, after we went through all that, that was a tremendous amount of things going on, and I wanted to make sure and make clear that you got all of those things together. Now, busy place here at NCTV45 for the tax rebate people. Property tax and rent rebates have been extended through the end of the year. Don't wait till the last minute. Make sure that you turn in that if you're eligible. You could call 1-888-222-9190 and get information on that. And hey, if you're eligible, why not take advantage? It helps seniors and those who are challenged. Now, we're going to get back to things happening closer to home, but let's go to the Cedars Sports Corner first, and we'll be right back.
Bill's done. Perfect. There you go. It was easy. There's no SAT. We don't have to. Yeah, that's okay. Where did you put it?
This program was provided
It was. There's nothing
through
on it.
funding
It's August 1st.
from Cedars
Yeah, there's
Restaurant
no SAT. There's no ACT.
in
Now, this one
Newcastle,
can't send.
Pennsylvania.
You have to go SAT,
A special
ACT.
thanks
No, you can
to
send
Cedars,
it. They said send it.
Okay, that's
featuring
okay. We're
Middle
gonna
Eastern,
do Duquesne.
Italian,
Yeah.
and American
Look,
Couldn't
cuisine.
find Duquesne.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in
Phil's no
Newcastle,
brand.
Pennsylvania,
I gotta get
features many
Yeah,
amenities,
that,
lush
so we can send that
fairways,
one in too.
We gotta tell
and
the,
great
I like
greens.
to kill one go up there, even though it's
and many
Yeah,
challenging
they love
shots.
It says. It
Your
tells you.
crowd will
It says
applaud.
that.
A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood.
This one we're good. This one we're good.
It's Sylvan Heights
then I was
Golf
gonna
Course
put 'em-
in
I'm gonna put you
Newcastle,
said,
Pennsylvania.
We'll provide.
Yeah.
Right, we'll provide.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedars Sports Corner Report. And Major League Baseball now taking center stage as
We'll do it.
we come into the summer months. And what do you have? Well, Pittsburgh, the Buccos down in Atlanta.
Yes.
Maybe get some Coke on Peachtree Street and try and beat
They'll call you.
those Braves.
No, they didn't give us one.
Now the battle for Ohio takes place as
Angelo,
Cleveland
stop talking.
at home against Cincinnati. The battle for New York as the Bronx Bombers, New York Yankees take on the Mets. Arizona, they'll be at Philadelphia. Toronto will be at Baltimore. The A's, they'll be at the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And St. Louis will be at Miami.
Just watch me do my announcements.
Milwaukee travels to Houston. Let's go Astros. Seattle takes on Minnesota Twins. And Chicago Cubs, they'll take on the Colorado Rockies. Your late games, San Diego, they're at San Francisco. And the Dodgers battle the Los Angeles Angels in baseball for the West Coast. And you know what? Let's go Dodgers. I can't help it. Dodgers, Mets, I'm behind you. So that was the Cedars Sports Corner. Head over to Cedars, get some great food, great wings, and enjoy the games. And tell them NCTV45 sent you. Now let's take a time out. Do you see how much better it is?
Yeah. It's beautiful here.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This tower, Andrew. Cool. Is that a new tower?
And we're back, and just like that. You know, a lot of times people get on the state, and here's one where I'm going to get on you. The Department of Health launches a multimedia campaign to tell parents to prevent their children from vaping. Really? Did somebody have to tell you to tell your kids not to vape? It's not their fault. Your kids shouldn't be vaping. There's all kind of chemicals and can't believe it. Keep looking at the top of the screen. Food and Fun, we're keeping you informed. And now let's get back to some things closer to home. And as we go through, the first thing that I'd like to touch in this segment is definitely the YMCA. You know, they do a great job at the Y each and every day with various activities for all ages. Now, let's start with one of my favorite. Junior Pens is back. Junior Pens hockey is back. Yeah, my son did this, loved it. Absolutely. It's from 5 to 12-year-olds, Saturday, the 10th through the 11th, deck hockey. Teaches the basics of hockey. And it creates a whole new appreciation for those kids and a great deal of interest. Make sure that you get the opportunity to check out Junior Pens hockey at the Y. Now, that's not all. See, the Y and the Y zone, well, they're having a luau. And this is family night, Y zone luau from 6 to 8. Long games, prizes, food, smart stacks, limbo contest, create a lay, family fun, healthy snacks and refreshments. The event is free and open to the public. this is going to be a good time at the Newcastle Community Y. And hey, what can I tell you? You got to see the Y. They have a lot of great things going on. Now, that is a whole bunch of stuff that we made sure we got to. And when we come back, we've got a lot more to talk about. But first, you got to get into Lawrence County 45 weather. And currently, blue skies. Gotta love it. 46 degrees in what I call the greatest castle in the world. And why don't we take this look and go to weather. We'll be right back.
Funding for this Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather.
Standing by my
Well, after last night's rain and overnight low of 50, how are we looking? Well, as you look at radar, national, local clearing out, and national we see clear skies behind us.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather.
standing by my
Well, after last night's rain and overnight low of 50,
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where
mostly cloudy, low 58. Thursday,
standing
hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's foggy, misty, low of 45, gorgeous day yesterday. What's your day looking like for this Wednesday? Well, more of the same. Local radar clear, and the national scene setting up the same way. You're looking at a beautiful Wednesday. Today, mostly sunny, high of 76. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low 58. Thursday, showers, thunderstorms, high of 67. Chance of rain on Thursday is 90%. Now, as you get to Thursday night, it goes down to 70% with an overnight low of 49. Friday, mostly sunny and 70. Friday night, partly cloudy, a low of 54. Then we get into the weekend. Saturday, partly sunny, 76. Chance of rain starts building in, and Saturday night, with an overnight low of 62, we have a 60% chance of rain. Sunday, cloudy, 78. Chance of rain, 70%. Sunday night, cloudy, 63. Chance of rain, 70%. And then on Monday, mostly cloudy, high of 78. Chance of rain, 50%. Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 61. Chance of rain, 40%. And then Tuesday, mostly cloudy, with a high of 78. The chance of rain is 60%. Now that was Lawrence County 45 weather. And we're going to take a break. I'm going to get a drink and we'll be right back.
Standing by my window.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6911. Vinte Say in Newcastle is a premier winery located on Newcastle's southeast side on Wilson Avenue. Vinte Say open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Features a variety of fine wines and also fine food. Vinte Say for the very best.
Go down and tell her, did that receipt go to that address? Go.
Program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road in Shannock Township, Newcastle. Program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner Report, and let's get right to Major League Baseball. Well, your Buccos, they're going down to take on the Braves in another game, and the Indians, they're out at the reservation in the Battle of Ohio taking on Cincinnati. Now, the New York teams needed a travel day since they were playing each other, so no Mets, no Yankees. Although they split a doubleheader yesterday, Mets winning 10-4, Yankees winning 12-5. Now, Philadelphia, they're at home against Arizona. The Athletics, they're traveling to Tampa Bay, while St. Louis, they're taking on Miami. The Brewers are down in Houston. Let's go Astros. Seattle, they're taking on the Twin Cities in a later affair at 8:10. And your Chicago Cubs, they're at the Rockies, while San Diego, and that's the latest game, they take on San Francisco. Now that was the Cedars Sports Corner report, and that San Diego-San Francisco game is at 9:45. My monitor didn't go. So go over to Cedars, get some great food, watch some great baseball, and enjoy, get a nice cold beverage. It'll be great. Celebrate summer. Now, we're going to take this break, and here's hoping you celebrate summer at Cedars. We'll be right back. Hey folks, that was fun. Sorry for things were on the wrong button. So you got to compare yesterday's weather, got to compare yesterday's sports, and all that's done. So just a tremendous amount of things going on. The Renova Music Festival, why they're going to be performing tonight. Faculty Artist Concert at Northminster Presbyterian Church, right up there next to McDonald's. Make sure that you go up, give a listen. They're really great, and they do a lot of great things, and it's just phenomenal that you get people coming to Newcastle from all over. Now, we're nearing closer to this, and so I have to give it a shout out as we get to Grit. Now, you're probably wondering what I'm talking about, as I had to do a little adjusting, but here you go. These artists' rendition, all by Rebecca Signorelli. They began the exhibit June 4th. They'll go to August 15th. There's a public reception at the Hoyt to meet the artist and her crew. This is June 15th. So that's in 3 days, from 2 to 4. Complimentary refreshments will be served, and this is just a great time. Make sure that you check out Grit at the Hoyt. And they also mentioned they have a class coming up, has introduced a series of one-day workshops. Spend the day outdoors, June 22nd, painting the gardens. Josh Limbetti will be there. Also, Richard DeGia has a drawing workshop for kids. Terry Strambata will be there on the 26th, and we'll bring you more up to date on that as that time approaches. But Secret, it's a good, that looks like a great thing. Now, as everything in the dust is starting to settle here, as we've gone through pretty much a busy news time, we're going to take a break and hear from these sponsors.
There's more than meets the eye. better give every Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and that's going to do it for this Wednesday, the 12th of June. Here's hoping that you have a great day. Get out, enjoy, and we got a lot of things we're working on at noon. Everywhere from state-based healthcare to a farm trail, and the fun things that will go on in Lawrence County this weekend. Just a plethora of great stuff, all in store for you when we get to midday Newswatch. So make sure that, as I always say, you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them NCTV45, the train, we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule, that's NCTV45. Newcastle's community television station. And as I was talking, did hit the button. You know, I think ever since they moved the button from one side of the screen to the other, it's totally blown my mind. So let me repeat. A farm trail, state-based healthcare reform, a trail town, a festival, all this coming at you this weekend right here in Newcastle, Lawrence County. We're going to tell you about it. Make sure you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. A train that runs on your schedule, NCTV45. We're available anytime on your time. And always in the pursuit of excellence. And sometimes in the pursuit of hitting the right buttons. You gotta laugh every once in a while, folks, and I thank you very much, Dan, Diana, DeRoy, and everybody else, Adam, Ricky, for tuning in to NCTV45. Now, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.